Hey guys, Mike with Gettin Greasy Garage. Sorry there ain't been any new videos in the last couple of days, few days. I've been sick. Just bad cold and sinuses, so been in the house just trying to stay warm. We've been on the cooler side of things here, Western Washington, getting up to about 50 during the day and freezing at night. So down here at the shop, kind of down in a little hole, and it just doesn't warm up during the day. So I stayed in the house kind of through the weekend, and tomorrow's Thanksgiving, which happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Um, anyway, so stayed in the house, got better. I'm finding that these head colds and these kind of things are really kicking my ass more than they used to. So anyway, yeah, we get the Subaru's back for the howling noise, as I'll call it. And I tried to record it on the video, and my neither one of my cameras would pick up the sound, but it's there. It was obvious. Um, at low speed, say 20 miles an hour, you could kind of feel something in the steering wheel. Now, mind you, this is all after the stuck caliper or stuck piston in the front caliper that I replaced, and I did the video about crappy parts and stuff. Anyway, took the car for a test drive after that, and where I was driving, I wasn't able to really get it up to speed. You know, and when I say speed, I say 50, 55, average highway speed. And so I didn't catch it on that initial test drive, but I went ahead and test drove this thing one more time before I gave it back to the owner, and there it was again, still doing it. So at like 20 miles an hour, you'd slightly feel it in the steering wheel, just very faint. You know, it was so deceiving because it was almost like maybe a broken belt in a tire, or a little slop in a ball joint even, but all that stuff's good. And the tires, these tires are really nice tires. There's no problems with them. And it had the same issue with the other tire. And I really thought that the problem was the brake caliper, which, yeah, that's its own problem, but ended up not fixing the noise. So I might have mentioned it before. About 2-3 months ago, maybe a little longer, I put new CV axles in this car and new calipers, new rotors, all the above, blah, blah, blah. And then this car had a lift kit put on it. Yes, you can lift Subarus. This car has a 3-inch lift on it. But anyway, still continued to make the sound, and actually got a little bit worse. So, being it's all-wheel drive, I don't have a lift I can put up all 4 wheels and run it in the air. I won't do that on jack stands. Just a little dangerous for me personally, but so anyway, pulled it in today. Got the wheel back off, took the brakes all back apart. As you can see, it's apart, the axle's out. And I spun the wheel bearing, you know, I got the hub down. It's right there. Spun the wheel bearing. It's a new wheel bearing too. It's smooth as butter, no catches, no anything. I mean, you can feel a good bearing or a bad bearing. So what I did find was, so this is your outer end on your drive shaft, and it's new. I mean, this is not a reman. This is a new axle. And let's see if I can set it up here. So this end, nice and loose, or not loose, but you know, just moves around like it's supposed to. This end, on the other hand, I mean, if you know anything about CV axles, that guy should pretty well fall over. And you can just feel it. I don't know if we can hear it. But there's something not right in there, like how a ball bearing would feel on a machine surface that wasn't polished, something of that nature. So we're going to go ahead and warranty this axle. I've used these axles before. These are from not the Irishman, but one of the other main ones on the West Coast. Get in the zone. And I've had good luck for the most part with their stuff. And especially these axles. So anyway, this is the first one that had an issue with it. But then again, you know, in today's world with all the shitty parts, it's not a surprise. But if a guy wasn't paying attention, you wouldn't really catch that end of it. I mean, this thing's sitting here, and you see this end is drooped down, and that end is still where I left it. And it shouldn't be. It should fall over nice and smooth. So, yep, the shitty parts bug bit again. You know, it's funny, I was talking about that with this customer, because I talk about all the parts issues with my customers, and they supply their own parts. And this customer, in 7 years, just lately, well, we had that bad caliper on this, now we had a bad axle. That were bad within easily 250 miles of putting the parts on the car. So, you know, it's kind of par for the course, because I'm seeing 70 to 80% parts failure either right out of the box or within just 100 miles, couple hundred miles, something like that. So, you know, but it's you know, it sucks. It sucks for the customer, because he has to pay me labor again, because he supplies his own parts. I don't deal with all that warranting parts for people. You know, I do this in my driveway kind of thing, and I wouldn't be able to make a living or do, you know, even make any extra spending money if I warranted everybody's parts if I bought them for them. So, but anyway, I just want to show you guys what was going on with that, let you know where I've been. The gravel we put in under here worked out really well. Got the tractor fixed. I intended to video that, but I just didn't feel good. I couldn't hardly even talk. But I'll kind of walk out here. It is dark already, but as you can see, we got more gravel put in. And it goes all the way around and most of the way up the driveway. This is, what is this, 1.25 inches minus. This is 2 loads. And I got it spread out and packed in with the tractor. You know, it goes up and around the bend there, up the driveway. So that's pretty much it for any of the outdoor work on fixing up the facilities for the year, at least through winter. In the spring I want to do some more, but anyway, that's what's going on. Subaru things. Tomorrow, if he can get me an axle, he will. I'll get it in Friday. This car will go away. And then I think we'll jump back. We're going to pull this $1,000 auto in here, because I need to get it finished up. But before that, we're going to pull the Fairlane out, so I can do a few things outside, or at least, well, I say outside, but I mean under the carport. So I can do a few things on it. And then reset the motor in. Again, it's in and out thing. And I'll video all that, but also been kind of working on the shop a little bit. This is a mess right here. So many projects going on, I keep just dumping tools right here, but got a bolt bin. In fact, that angle iron and stuff laying out on the ground was the other part of this. This was an old stand-up bolt bin I got from my neighbor, and I cut it down and mounted it to the wall so that you know, I can organize stuff a little better. I got my 7/16 and 1/2 inch bolt assortment over here, and just other stuff still starting to fill it up. And I got 2 of these old metal cabinets, which are pretty nice. I didn't want anything too big, but just somewhere to store paint and brake clean and stuff. So got those, got this hung up. These were just little projects that I could do inside the shop with the heat on and work for 5 minutes and sit for an hour and watch YouTube. And then got that hood hung up. That was off my son's first vehicle. He was like 4 years old. Had a Power Wheels Jeep. And when it finally died, we kept the hood off of it. And I found it when I was cleaning up and thought it'd be a neat wall hanger that someday he can hang in his own garage, and it'll be around. So yeah, just I got some more signage to put up in the shop. I'd like to start collecting license plates from, at least a license plate from every state. I got my old Toyota tailgate from my lowrider 82 Toyota pickup I had years and years ago. I'm going to put that up here on the wall, do some patina on it. But so yeah, not much else going on. Like I say, feeling under the weather. I still don't feel 100%, but he wants his car back, so I'll get to it. But anyway, guys, that's enough out of me. Kind of starting to ramble here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. And if you're not subscribed, please do. Otherwise, hit that thumbs up button. Share the videos. Get your buddies to subscribe. There's always something to watch on my channel. I try not to do pointless videos. But anyway, I think I'm going to put some tools away and go back in the house and get warm. Alright guys, stay greasy, my friends.